We should be live. World's worst podcast. Episode 48 after a little hiatus of laziness. And being around.
A good long weekend.
Well, we spent the last couple of weeks like hunting in the woods for Keiryn after he went out wandering with his airsoft rifle and nobody.
He's back from Iceland.
Yeah, he got back from that and he came back with
green one.
Yeah, whatever we lied about.
I don't know. He was somewhere.
Whatever
one of those shitty lands.
One of those horrible places. He got back from there and he brought an airsoft gun with him and he decided to go wander the woods. And now he's gone again.
It probably wasn't a good idea. That a pellet gun probably wouldn't protect him against predators, but he was insistent.
We told him. We said, if you come across a bear, the bear is going to kick the shit out of you. And he said, no, dude, this thing fires like 370 feet a second. And I'm like, I don't think the bear's going to give a shit.
Airsoft is good.
And then I asked him after, I'm like, have you seen The Revenant? And he said, no, that sounds stupid. And then he walked off into the woods. So I don't think
he's definitely been raped by a bear.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh.
This isn't going to go well for him. But, so we got his picture over there on the milk carton. So if you guys, you're out purchasing your milk and stuff, keep your eyes open. If you see anybody that matches that picture or the description of him, then please message us, because we miss our friend. We just want to make sure he's okay.
We're not getting molested by a bear in the woods.
If you notice his height, he's tall, and his weight is big. So it's pretty easy. He's pretty easily identifiable.
Hair? He does have.
He does. He has hair.
And he has two eyes.
Yeah, 2 eyes. So that's sweet. Pretty easy to spot him. He's pretty distinguishable. But yeah, please message us. We miss our friend. And Keiryn, if you're out there.
Apparently, Brennan is quiet.
Oh, Brennan's quiet? I got you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Try that. Let's see if that's better. I guess Brennan can turn himself
I just closed the wrong thing. I meant to close Steam. I thought I closed OBS. I was like, uh-oh.
What have I done?
Is that okay? Is the volume fine?
Hopefully it's a little better. I got you turned up here too.
Closer.
Ooh, warm. There we go. I think that should be better. We'll find out in a second, I guess.
I'm sure it's fine.
But yeah, how's your guys' couple of weeks been? I guess.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I can't remember how many weeks we've taken off now. It's been a little bit of a hiatus. Last week I was came down to London and they had fireworks. That was fucking cool. Remember the fireworks? Those were awesome, dude. Jared didn't get to see the fireworks because he got stabbed.
I got your Snapchat, and then I got the one of Brendan's where you're like, "Fuck Jared." You didn't get to see these.
Fuck you. That was fucking great. You don't get to fucking see these fucking fireworks, bitch. Those are fucking sweet. How did
they were going off all weekend, and my dog was just like freaking out the whole time, like.
Brennan was laughing about that. His like 2 little cute dogs that he's got at home, and then the one is like essentially just fucking deaf.
Gone deaf now.
Yeah.
She just doesn't. And she was the one that always freaked out. So it's kind of like nice, you know.
It's like a
as rude as that is. That my my dog is getting so old. She's literally can't hear stuff at this point. But
she can't be scared.
Doesn't freak out. It doesn't scare her. So it's pretty good.
It's so funny. I like run up to her. I'm like, "Hi, buddy. Hi."
Oh, you can't hear shit.
Hi, buddy. Nothing.
Not a thing. Yeah.
I love that dog. Deaf dogs are like the funniest things, man. They make me laugh
like
so hard.
12 years old at this point. Maybe.
Oh, really?
My aunt has a dog that's blind, and she'll like walk into you and be like back up, like, what the fuck was that?
That's so sad. It's a blind dog just walking in and shit and getting scared. That's fucking terrible. Oh, fucking shit, dude. That's fucking sad. Poor dog. That's not good for the dog. Great for me, though. I find that very funny. I don't even know why I find that so funny. I think it's just the envisionment of this, like, poor blind dog just hobbling around, like, walking into people. Like, oh, jeez, I'm sorry, man. Walk into something like, oh, Jesus Christ, you guys got shit everywhere, don't you? Oh, poor dog. That's awful. You can't really recover from that one. You ever seen, like, 3-legged dogs?
Yeah, I got chased by one when I was a kid in a snowstorm.
In a snowstorm.
Dude, that's fucked. I was like 6, and my grandma's neighbor had a 3-legged dog, and it got out from behind their fence. And I was just like playing out in the snowstorm. Then I just hear like growling, and I look over, I see like I don't know, it was a tiny dog. Then it starts chasing me, but it's only got 3 legs. I'm like, ah! I like run like 3 laps around the house, and it's just chasing me. And then I finally run inside.
Oh, that's so fucked.
It's this tiny little fucking dog with 3 legs. I was having none of it. Little 7-year-old me was like, fuck
Your
that.
gamer's dead, Martin.
Yeah, sure. There we go. Stupid auto off thing. I just forget it does that after 10 minutes if you fucking don't stare at it long enough
Yeah.
or touch it. So,
Martin, your mom says we should get the dog a guide dog.
Get the dog a seeing eye dog.
Speaking of fucking actually dogs
Jesus
and shit,
Christ.
and my fucking old dog, today, I guess somehow the back gate was left open. I get a knock on the front door. It's this like older woman. She's like, "Do you have a little dog?"
I do.
I immediately knew. I was just like, "Shit!" And it went like
No.
flying out the front door.
That's so
Dumbass was only like 2 doors down. Couldn't just in
chill.
her own world, just like sniffing about, fucking sniffing the grass,
having
and
a good
stuff.
old
Just like,
time.
you jackass.
What are you doing, you fucker? That's always so funny when they do this. Same with like like a cat that like wants out all the time, and then you're like, "All right, fine, let's go outside." And you like open the door and let it out. It goes like 2 feet and just drops. It's like, holy
no.
Christ!
Lucy used to always do that.
Yeah, like it was the funniest shit. You just like walk 2 steps outside and just lay down and just be like, "Wow, it's fucking huge out here. I really underestimated this." You're like, "Yeah, you did, didn't you? I'm trying to tell you, trying to keep you safe." Like, oh, geez.
She hears like a fucking bird. She's like, "Oh, it's gonna murder me. I better go back inside."
I can't take that. Have you seen the size of it? Jesus Christ. What's up, Mark? How's it going, buddy?
Who has that? Some comedian has a joke where it's like, why don't they just have like seeing eye midgets for people instead of dogs?
Oh, that's fucking awful.
Who has that? I'm gonna find it.
Like, I need to
Seeing
know.
eye midget.
Seeing eye midget. Yeah,
Joke.
that'll probably cue it in pretty quick, I'd imagine. That's hilarious. That poor dog. All those dogs with disabilities are like the saddest thing ever, man. Yeah, but I was those 3-legged dogs. I was like saying, it's like, yeah, the blind one. It's like that's awful. That dog is just fucked. But those like 3-legged dogs, they don't even seem to care, man. They just like they go just as quick. They're just hopping along, all happy, just as fuck. They don't care.
There's like the 2-legged ones. If they got like their front legs and they get like the wheelchair,
Dude,
on the
those
back.
Yeah.
bionic
the, like,
dogs.
the little wheel things.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, those are cool as shit. Yeah, they're like little cyborg dogs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Next step.
a lot of dogs where their like back legs just stop working get those too.
Yeah.
They just like drag their legs behind them. They're like,
Yeah,
it's like that's the saddest shit I've seen in my life. Martin's like, yeah, stupid fucking piece of shit.
Drag their legs around.
Just dragging his legs. He's like fucking what's his name, Brandon Stark. Trying to fucking drag his ass up.
Just got to get a Hodor to carry around
I was
your
gonna say,
gimpy
the
dog.
Dog needs a Hodor for sure. Be all set. Oh, speaking
Dude,
of
I remember
Game
the
of Thrones, dude. I got
the episode when they show like how Hodor becomes Hodor. I was like, Jesus Christ.
the door, yeah, dude, that's fucked. That's so funny. Like wargs into him while he's an adult, or you know, he's a kid, and like takes him over as an adult. It's like this is fucked, man. There's such levels of complexity to this shit that I'm not completely sure I understand. there's a lot going on with that 3-eyed raven shit. That show's like so complicated in the lore. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I really
Like,
want to
all
read the
that
fucking
house
books.
names and shit, and it's just like, man, I remember like going through that the first time. Like I was so lost in it, you know what I mean?
Dude,
With
I
all, like,
know.
the families and all the places, all the locations, all the times, all the people, all the events, and you're just like,
It's like just
this is
insane.
literally an encyclopedia of fucking info for a show.
Yeah, and it's all fucking
Yeah.
fake. You know what I mean? It's
Especially, yeah.
It was like, this is literally all bullshit
Yeah.
too. Yeah, like you said, it's
just
just
like just a whole fake history.
to understand Game of Thrones, you could literally get like a good education on some other sort of fucking like
100%.
subject.
I got
Or,
all
like,
baked
some
the one
sort of
night and I
real
That's why they
story.
kill off so many people, so you don't have to fucking remember it all. They're like, don't worry, we're gonna kill off almost
Don't worry,
everyone.
like 50% of these people are gone
Yeah.
in the first little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and then don't worry, all the ones that you want to die will be around for the next 6 seasons, like just causing bullshit
and then
for
get
you.
a terribly satisfying death.
Oh yeah, they always get it so
Oh
good.
my god.
What's
Not
his name?
that it
Like,
gets a satisfying death. Some people get like pretty poop deaths, and you're like, God damn, that
Oh,
could have
that's
been
what
better.
I mean. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like unsatisfying death.
Oh, unsatisfying.
Oh,
yeah.
I was saying some of them I found
Some
super
are good.
satisfying.
Some
yeah.
are good.
Fucking Ramsey Bolton and shit. That was fucking badass when Sansa
Ah,
just
that's
like
pretty good.
rips him up with the dogs. I was like, all right, yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's
Yeah. That one was good.
I like that.
Cersei wasn't good. That was fucking
That
BS.
sucks.
Terrible.
Cersei and Jamie dying or whatever. They just like
That was
just
the
fucking
worst
stand there and
thing
get
ever.
collapsed on her. It's like get the fuck out.
It's like, oh yeah,
God
you know,
damn it,
this
dude.
event you probably waited like all these seasons for.
Oh, They fucking
We're gonna give you this.
They speed it along so fucking hard, you know what I mean? In those last 2 seasons, it's insane. Like even just like little things where it's like Daenerys calls Jon Snow down to fucking Dragonstone or whatever, right? In the same episode, he's there. You know what I mean? I'm like, so he went from like Winterfell to like Dragonstone. You know what I mean? I'm like, what happened in the fucking 6 months or whatever? Then that it's or like however long it takes to get down there. Because I remember every other time when like they were trying to march south and shit, that was like fucking seasons worth of episodes. You know what I mean? It like took so much time for them to get across the continent. And it was like, yeah, he just gets down there in one episode, and they're like, yeah, we really got to push through this shit, guys. We got a lot to go through, and we got 18 more episodes to do it. So let's chug it along.
Speed it up.
You're gonna have a lot less hits in the last fucking 2 seasons, and a lot more dialogue and exposition. That's for sure. Like,
and one really dark episode where you really can't tell what happens.
Oh my god, dude, it's so brutal. There's so much of it that's shot.
I remember when that episode aired, everybody's like, "Best episode ever." And we're like, I couldn't even tell what the fuck happened for most of that episode. What do you mean, best episode ever?
I remember like the defense on it was like, well, it would have been like that. That's how they shot. That's why they shot it, because there wasn't lights in a battle like that.
I don't care.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't.
I want to see it.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
If it makes sense. You know what I mean?
There's dragons.
Yeah.
There's fucking ice
Maybe
monsters.
the moon was really fucking bright that night.
Sure.
You know, like just
You know they're fighting zombies, right? Like, they're literally fighting the undead right now. What do you mean makes sense? Get the fuck out of here.
No, we have to be logical. Also, so we're gonna be logical. We're gonna stash like Tyrion and all the women and children in the fucking crypt with the dead people. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody mentioned that in the YouTube video, and they're like, yeah, I was like, that's a good fucking point. You guys are actually retarded, aren't you? Like, every single thing you do is just so fucking stupid. And just, it gets so bad in those last couple of seasons. But up until that point, it's awesome. It's a great show. It's so much fun. And
I'd say up to, like, season 5 is the last, like, good season.
I like 6 a lot. 6 has, like, the Battle of the Bastards and shit, and that's, like, that's fucking badass, dude. And they, like, retake the North and all that. I like that. If the show would have just fucking ended there, I would have been okay with it. You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh, we're back home at Winterfell. And Jon Snow's like, but I'm still a bastard. And he's all fucking upset about it and shit and just walks around all brooding and sad. I'd be okay. You know what I mean? But no, we got to cram out more seasons. Watch blonde lady who's like, I won't kill innocent people. Just be like, kill everything. I'm done with this shit.
Kill innocent people.
Burn it all.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be queen of the ashes. I'm here to genocide and be queen of the genocide.
I'm queen of the blonde hair, blue eyes, Armenian genocide. Go!
So, go! That's good. Let's start a YouTube channel about it in 10 years and deny it all. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad ending. I really like.
I don't know why I said Armenian. I want to say Aryan.
Oh, I thought you were Armenian genocide. That was the thing too. That was good.
I learned about that from System of a Down.
That was insane. The what was that? The Turks, right? If I remember it. I haven't read about that in a long time. Yeah, it's Turkish people. That's fucked. And they're like, no, we never did that. we didn't.
Hey,
we didn't
speaking of other bunch of people getting fucking murdered that we just discovered, how about those like 200-something bodies at that residential school?
Dude, so did you guys read about that? I didn't actually read it. I was I was at work and I like kind of scrolled past and I didn't.
On the grounds of an old residential school, they found like over 200 remains of like children.
Do they know like who the bodies were, or like was it missing children or anything like crazy like that, or like what the fuck was it? Like just some.
I don't know. I feel like they didn't really keep the best records because they didn't actually give a shit about these children.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just thought I guess
it was
when they
it was us white folks being like, hey, indigenous people that.
Was it
have nothing to do with us.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Because there's residential schools where they would take like the indigenous people and be like, "You're gonna learn about Jesus, or we're gonna beat you."
Right. Yeah. When they try to like whitewash all those fucking people and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they literally like take them from the parents and shit. They're like, "Oh, you have a kid? We're taking them."
That's fucked, man. That's like absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucked.
And they're like, "But why?" They're like, "Cause Jesus wants it this way."
Yeah.
That's absolutely fucked.
It's really bad. Yeah, things weren't so nice here.
No, yeah, everybody thinks everything's so
like
fucking
everything. Oh, it's all nice.
hunky-dory and shit.
Dude,
Yeah, we've committed our own fair share of atrocities and war crimes.
Yeah, there's really nice people. Yeah, if you're a white guy.
Yeah, dude. Like ask Japanese people in the '40s how awesome it was to be in Canada.
How nice we were.
You know what I mean? Like ask Indigenous people for the last 200 years how awesome it is to be Canadian. You know what I mean? Like it's not great. Not great. Like Jared said, it's like it's pretty sick if you're like white person or like you know what I mean, like a
see this dusty part of land where you can't really grow crops.
Yeah,
you can have that.
Mm-hmm. That'll be sweet, right? Enjoy that. Have a good time.
Running water? No, you can't have that.
That wasn't part of the deal, bud. That wasn't part of the deal. We said land. We didn't say anything about water. Well, we got you on that one though, didn't we? Yeah, all right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go now. We're just gonna ignore everything for the next forever, and that's what we're gonna do.
But well, you don't have to pay taxes, so it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, that makes it all right, right? I'm pretty sure. Here, have some free college too. Some, here you go. Yeah, see, we're good. We're good people. Fucking disgusting. It's awful. It's so bad, dude. They just don't understand this shit.
Dude, some girl came through my drive-thru last week, and she had a fucking dream catcher and her hanging from her mirror.
Yeah,
But the thing was like this big around, and it had like 20 feathers hanging on it. Like, how have you not been pulled over for this thing?
You can't even see out of the windshield.
Also, she was very white, like blonde hair, blue eyes. Like, I was like, okay.
That's hilarious. It's like covered in beads too. Yeah, like you literally can't see through it and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked.
It's okay. It guides her. That's why she hasn't been in an accident yet. It's fine. You just gotta like use the dream catcher.
Like, bitch, you don't need a dream catcher in your car. How much sleeping do you plan on doing in this car? Like, what's going on here?
I paid the $8,000 or the $10,000 for the upgrade, so I got autopilot in this thing. So you might be surprised with that answer, sir. Like more than you might think. Car, work. And you just pass out and wake up at work. You're like, nice, this is sick. That's the future that I want to live in, not the future where we find indigenous kids' bodies buried in schools and shit. I want self-driving cars, flying. Well, whatever happened to flying cars? Did we just give up on that and we just went down the road path to make them drive themselves instead?
Yeah, when's Bruce Willis gonna pick me up in a flying taxi?
Ah, man, that's an interesting. Would you rather have a self-driving car or a car that could fly?
I don't know. The flying thing's just too.
That'd be cool.
Like if we're taking all like it could just happen. Like
what? Yeah, if it was like a, what do they call it?
We don't need to figure it out.
We don't got to figure it out. I mean, flying cars would be cool, but
pretty dope.
As far as like everything goes, it'd still be
pretty dope.
I don't know. It'd be good, but it'd still be hard because you couldn't just fly wherever the hell you wanted. You know what I mean? There'd still be air lanes. Like it'd be the same thing.
What if we just treated the skies like levels. India treats the road?
Somebody just commented, maybe. Watching from Nepal. What up, person?
From what the fuck? What's up in Nepal, dude? You got mountains and shit. That's cool. That's about all I know about Nepal. I'm gonna be honest. Jared, Google Nepal facts quickly. We need to placate the fans. Quickly, we need to know more about Nepal. What's their national bird? I'll take pictures of it. I love Nepal, dude. Nepalese people are the best in the world. Nepal.
I tell you, if we wanted to plan a trip, it would take us 20 hours and 20 minutes if we wanted to hop on a plane.
That's a long time to get to Nepal, but it seems worth it of all the good things I've heard so far about it.
But I think that's from like right now. Like if we were like right now, we're
like
going
right this second.
Their bird is the Himalayan monal. It's actually a very colorful, cool looking bird.
Oh, okay. Wait, what's it called again? Sorry, Jared. What's it called?
Jared.
Himalayan monal. Monal. I don't know. M-O-N-A-L. Here, one second.
Monal. Also, I just realized I forgot to switch the overlay. There we go. Now we're on 48. Tricked everybody. It's not 47 at all. It's
a pretty bird, dude. Let's see.
I want to see the bird.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it in Discord?
I'm trying to find a good picture to put in Discord.
Okay, yeah. Whenever you send it over, that's sick. Watching from Nepal. That's pretty sweet, dude. That's really cool. That makes me feel special.
This is the bird. There's another bird in the picture, but this is the one.
This is the bird.
We have global reach.
Look at that.
Damn, that's a cool bird,
cool
dude.
Bird. That's a cool bird.
Look at this, chat.
Here's another one. Look at that. Look at that bird.
Chat, there's no internet for you. What am I doing, dude? This is some kind of like amateur hour bullshit where chat doesn't get to see the picture.
Their national flower is a... Can't say that word.
There you go. Dude, that's such a cool bird.
Rhododendron. That's what their bird, their feather. Wow, holy fuck, their flower is called.
Everything about their country is cool as shit.
That's cool. You know, it's funny that other one's probably like a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Exact same bird. But
that's
it's just
so crazy, dude.
Brandon, that almost looks similar to the bird that was in the intro part to the color documentary.
Oh my god, the entire bottom of my coffee is just coffee grinds.
Oh, dude, that's like getting a prize in the Cracker Jack barrel. That means you're gonna have luck all the rest of the day.
Like so much.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna be so lucky. You should go buy a lottery ticket. Anytime you find grinds in your coffee, it's like seeing a shooting star. You're supposed to.
Didn't you get like a 5-star fucking or a 5-leaf clover or something in your backyard?
I did find a 5-leaf. I have like 2 other 4-leafs as well.
That's ridiculous. That's so fucked. Fine. Did you find them all the same day?
Yeah, like pretty much. It was weird. Like after I'd already
nuts.
found 2, like I walked out. I think it was like the next day. I like walked out and it was like the first thing I saw. I just looked down. I'm like, that's literally a 4-leaf right there.
You're like, hey, what's up, little dude?
I was like, okay.
You are coming with me.
Martin, did you know that Nepal has 8 out of the world's 14 highest mountains, including Mount Everest?
I was gonna say I know Everest is in Nepal.
Nepal is the birthplace of Buddha.
Trying to think of a Sherpa joke, but I don't really have anything off the top of my head. I don't have a lot of mountain climbing material just like ready to go.
They're the only country with a non-rectangular flag.
Oh, that's fun. What shape is it? I hope
That's
it's
pretty neat.
I hope it's a triangle. That'd be a fun.
It's
flag.
like 2 triangles stacked on top of each other.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty sick. Yeah.
Looks like a puzzle piece of some sort.
God damn, Nepal is sick, dude.
Oh, jeez. I hope my fucking this hasn't been doubling the entire time. Sorry, I just realized my.
Let's move to Nepal. I'm sure they don't have mass
I have
graves
it
of
here in
children.
Dublin. You're
I
good.
just realized I had volume coming out of my TV this entire time.
Oh no, you've been good actually. That's hilarious.
I posted their flag in the chat.
I want to see
What were we
Glorious flag.
talking about before this?
Well, I don't think there's anything
Game
to
of Thrones?
talk about except for how great Nepal is.
Well,
I think we just changed the name of the podcast to Nepal is the greatest. That's a cool flag, dude. Wow, they got everything. Their bird is cooler. Their flag is cooler. Ours is just a fucking leaf on a piece of red. Lame, dude. I bet their national anthem kicks ass, too. I'm gonna YouTube that.
Just like black metal. We're like, whoa.
Just gonna play the
Whoa,
Nepal
man.
national anthem in the background here and see if we get copyright claimed by the government of Nepal. Nepal national anthem. There we go.
Their food looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make a fucking attempt to pronounce that, dude. It's in translated to English, it means made of hundreds of flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Oh, good. It's like a MIDI track. There we go. We'll just leave that playing in the back there. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think before this we were talking about Game of Thrones, but I can't remember honestly. And then Nepal Man popped in. We were talking about how depressing and fucking disappointing Game of Thrones is.
right.
Yeah. You know what? This national anthem is really invoking like Soviet Union themes here. It's making me real patriotic. Yeah, it's better than ours. It's way better than ours.
I just opened it to play for myself.
It's way better. Okay, hold on. I gotta go grab a drink. I'm gonna let this play. It's only a minute long. I'll be right back.
Our beloved motherland, Nepal. I think this was written by a Russian. I like how the person just stopped talking to us, though.
Yeah.
We're watching.
Where are you? You still out there, huh? Are you?
That's good.
Show us your dick.
Good. Let's get Nepal national anthem.
That's cool. If I'm saying that right. Trahari. Pretty cool fucking name.
What's that, sorry?
His name. If that's, I'm probably saying it terribly wrong, but I see it as Shrihari, which is pretty fucking cool.
Shrihari. That's so cool.
Shrihari. That's badass.
Your
He's
name's
got
fucking
cool birds.
Brendan. Your name's
Mine's
Jared. My
Brendan.
name's fucking Martin, dude. That's so.
That's what I was about to say. My
stupid.
name's Brendan. Like,
So fucking so lame, dude.
cool.
Thanks, Mom. Really appreciate. I know you're watching.
Next time, name me something cooler.
Like, oh, it's so cool. From Nepal. That's awesome. That's still trippy as fuck. What else did I do this week? I forgot. I was gonna bring up.
Oh, while you're in the streets of Nepal, please look for our missing friend.
Oh, dude, do you think
Keep
he would
an
have
eye
got
out.
that far? Yeah, he
Might
was in
have
the
been there.
woods. Those woods were thick too. They could have led all the way to Nepal.
They could have spanned all the way to Nepal.
I'm not really good at geography. I think you guys know
He
that.
just like comes out of a bush of woods and he's suddenly on top of a giant mountain. Like, whoa!
Oh,
What the hell?
Is
In
it
the Himalayas.
Sherpas?
Yeah, it's all snowy and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like a fucking like a Narnia tree or some shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I don't think I'm in Kansas anymore, boys.
That's so good. Srihari just finds him. He's like, I'm here to lead you back. Don't worry.
That's why he came into the chat in the first place.
That's why he's here. It all makes sense. We found, like, you know, you have like a life alert bracelet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keiryn has ones, but it's like the world's worst podcast. So if he ever gets lost in Nepal, they can just message us. Because he does go missing pretty frequently. Like, he's a very, very, like, he's bad with directions.
Yeah.
He gets lost easy. It is what
He
it
goes
is.
quite far too. Last time he ended up in Greenland.
He goes, man. He just goes and goes. He's an unstoppable force of nature. It's great. He just gets in his car and just right across that ocean. He's gone.
Screaming at everyone along the way.
Yeah, man. Every red light, just cursing it. Like it's a personal slight against him. For anybody out there who's never been in a vehicle with Keiryn, if you ever have an opportunity to do it, I highly recommend it. It's a fucking great time. That shit is.
It's real funny.
That is great, dude. Yeah, like I said, if you ever want to see a man like take a red light as a personal slight against him, you know what I mean? Like that light was fucking placed ineptly for him to make him have to slow down on his journey. He'll riff and rave at that light for like a good 5 minutes until he's at the next light that stops him again.
And there was a 0% chance where you're going is more important than where he's going.
Oh no, absolutely not. Yeah, never once. Even like a fire truck or like an ambulance. He's like, no.
Just gets mad at the person. Why did someone get hurt?
What's wrong with you? Couldn't you have been more
Why
attentive?
is there a fire? Watch your food while you're cooking.
Fall asleep with a cigarette, you fucking idiot. Like, Jesus Christ. There was a bunch of fire trucks on my street today, speaking of fire trucks.
I have to admit, though, sometimes I do get mad when I'm on the highway and I see a big accident. And I'm like, fucking drive normally. Don't cause accidents, you assholes.
Why did you do this?
Like, yeah, no, seriously. I'm like, fuck you. Like, someone is at fault. There's one person that's fucking at fault in that situation.
Turns out it's just somebody just like had a stroke and they couldn't control it whatsoever.
You should be more sound and knowledgeable of your medical problems. This is still your fault.
If you're an old piece of shit, don't drive.
Brendan's like screaming at the victim. Just like eating the steering wheel. It's like, you did this! You deserve this! I had a heart attack. You should have done more cardiovascular exercises in your youth!
I hope the doctor tells your family you're gonna make it, and you don't.
It's dark as fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, no, I do get mad. I do get mad when there's a big accident on the highway and there's like fucking thousands of cars that have waited for an hour and it's just like, yeah, because you were a dick and you couldn't drive. See how every fucking thousands of other cars that haven't crashed? You fucking idiot.
See them all driving like sane, rational human beings.
Yeah, see us not dying? Fuck you.
Guess what I'm going to do tonight? See my family. Guess what you're not going to do? You fucking piece of shit.
So dark. I love it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like cruising past. Enjoy paralysis.
Oh my god.
The real accent on road rage is when people have old cars that have the crank windows. Those are my favorite. So, like, in order to like scream, you're just like rifling.
Keiryn's old Honda had crank windows.
Yeah.
His left arm was jacked. His left arm was so jacked. He could roll that window from all the way to the top to the bottom so fucking fast. Just, fuck you!
Somebody contact Guinness. That's a record. That's so
He
fast.
sets a fucking drill on it. It's like,
He makes his own automatic window so he can yell at you easier.
Makes his own automatic window. It
He
sounds
needs
like
faster windows, man. Even these modern electric windows aren't quick enough.
You miss the moment. You gotta capture your rage in that exact instance. If you have a minute to think about your actions, it's gone. I need to react completely compulsively.
Yeah, no thinking. No time for thinking.
None. I don't want any foresight in this situation. They need to invent like a Tesla and then put a fifth motor in it that's only for the window. So when I start screaming, the window just drops instantaneously.
Or anytime you have to like aggressively brake or something, it just immediately
It just drops. Yeah, it's like the Tesla RR, like the Tesla road rage. You're like, yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I need.
It's like follow tolerance for its autopilot. It's like a lot closer.
It's got like tailgate mode and shit.
But don't worry, you'll never crash.
You'll never hit them. Yeah, exactly. Intimidate
You'll
mode.
just really piss them off and intimidate them.
Tesla, intimidate. They need to add the feature to the Tesla where they also have like a home defense feature to it. So I can be like sitting in my house and I pull my phone out and I'm like, Tesla, defend the home! It like activates itself out of the garage.
Starts driving in a circle.
Running down the criminals that are trying to get in and shit. Tesla, defend the home! That's whenever they implement that feature into electric cars, I'll buy it. I'll buy one instantly. I don't even have a driver's license. I'll buy the car just for home defense purposes. It's too good to pass up.
I don't need a license. It drives itself. Fuck off.
That's a fair point. Yeah, whenever they're like completely autonomous, do I need a driver's license to drive a vehicle that drives itself? No, I don't need a license to get in a cab.
That's a fair point. I don't need a driver's license to take an Uber. Why do I need one for my car to drive me by itself?
This Uber is like this computer Uber. It's better, smarter, faster, programmed by Elon Musk himself.
Man, and it will get there. Like even if it's like 50 years.
They put a single
every car that is on like actual fucking roads is mandatory. Like a modern electric vehicle that has like these smart computers, they'll all talk to each other.
Exactly what I was
all
just gonna say.
let each other know. You'd be able to go 100 fucking miles an hour with a foot gap between each of the cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for
maybe
sure.
a little excessive, but like maybe a little bit safer.
The only thing you can't control is random animals jumping on the highway. Be like, fuck.
You can't, but the cars that pass it will be able to tell the cars 10 miles back about it before it even happens.
That's a fair point.
It.
And even
Even stream of information, man.
I would still argue the fact that a computer with sensors on it is going to be able to detect a deer coming out of the fucking woods a lot better than my eye can. You know what I mean? And if it sees it coming, it'll already start slowing the car down.
That's the thing.
It's like,
it's not about eliminating all deaths. It's the same thing with like when people get into like gun laws and stuff. Like people are always going to have guns. People are always going to die. It's like, yeah, but you can reduce that number. It's not about eliminating it. It's about reducing the risk.
Exactly. You just got to mitigate
same thing with driving. It's just like, okay, yeah. So maybe 10,000 people die on the road, or sorry, maybe 1,000 people die on the road in America, as opposed to the like 3,500, 4,000 that die every year by people's operating them. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like pretty acceptable.
But then,
what a coincidence! We eliminated all these numbers, and the only people dying are women.
Jared's like, I knew it.
Son of a bitch!
I've been saying it for years. Nobody listened. Sexist, they called me. Asshole, they called me.
Makeup and shit.
It's funny as they are. The views of Jared do not represent the views of the World's Worst Podcast as a whole.
Yeah, they do. They just don't want to admit it.
Jared's views.
Brendan's the one that calls us at 2 a.m. talking shit in the most.
Hey,
oh man,
Brendan called me the other day.
Those bitches are up to it again.
He said not to talk about it anymore, or else he's gonna start coming down on me the same way he comes down on the ladies. And I really don't need that kind of pressure in my life, dude. I don't want to get.
Oh my bad, sorry.
That's scary, dude.
Yeah, when you were sleeping on his couch last weekend, he was like, he was like, man.
Just in the middle of the night, just sat down. He's like, bro, just these broads, man. I tell you.
Just yap all the fucking time.
And then you try to throw them a baseball, they just can't catch it. You know what I mean? It's just sad. It's sad, dude.
Their inferior, punitive bodies.
It's 2 a.m, man. I was asleep.
Can you please get this down from the shelf? Bitch! We have a stepladder. Use it.
This jar is too hard to open. Can you open up the jar for me? No! No, I won't open the jar. That's what Brendan says. I would say yes. I'd be like, yeah, of course. No problem. I'll open the jar for you. I'll open anybody's jar. It's no problem. I don't care what genitals you have. It makes no difference to me. Brendan will.
Oh, I just saw some article about like a giant shark in the water freaking people out. Brendan will like this.
I hate sharks. Sharks are terrifying, dude. Is there like a more apex like predator in the world than a shark?
No, because like once we're in water, we're just fucked.
Yeah,
anything fucks with a great white shark.
Yeah, nothing can fuck with a shark. Like I was gonna say,
things
crocodile.
fuck with bears, man. Like things even fuck with bears and stuff.
100%.
But like,
Yo, I saw this video on Instagram This hunter guy I follow, he shared this video of like a moose that was kind of hurt because it got clipped by a car on the side of a highway, and it's like trying to get up, and then a grizzly just comes out of the wood line and just fucking drags it off and murders it.
What the fuck?
You're like, oh,
me and Brendan were watching that fucking some random fucking Daily Dose of Internet or something like that, and it was like this bee fighting this cockroach. And the bee's like taking the cockroach's legs off, and they're like wrestling on the ground. They get closer and closer to this drain pipe, and then just fucking out of nowhere, there's lizard like snakes out of the drain pipe, just eats them both and disappears. It's like, what the fuck was that?
Holy shit! Fucking wreck.
I was like, Jesus Christ!
The bee was like biting the fucking roach's legs off and shit.
It was brilliant.
Like literally like tearing his individual legs off.
So savage. Yeah, you just see the roaches like they're struggling, and like a roach leg goes flying, and like another roach leg goes flying. It's like, Jesus Christ, man! Holy fuck! Just kill him already.
That's like, it's like closer.
Yeah. Wait for it. Like, now, just grabs the fuck out of him. He's just gone. Yeah, that was fun. Crazy shit. I like that. It was a good time.
Ever seen that Nature is Metal Instagram?
Oh yeah, that's a good Instagram.
I think you showed me that actually. Yeah.
Not for the faint heart.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Wild stuff on there.
Good God.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, it's insane. The craziest fucking things.
The craziest acts of nature that you can see on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it is insane.
Just like predators ripping prey apart and shit, and like, oh Jesus Christ, yeah,
fucking crazy stuff.
There was one I saw where it was like, I don't know if it was a fucking eagle or what kind of giant bird, but it was just carrying a fucking lamb away, like a little baby lamb, just off into the clouds. You know what I mean? It's just like just gone. Like, that's fucked, man.
I think golden eagles. I think they'll literally drag goats off cliffs.
Maybe
and just drop them. Yeah, they'll just drop
it.
They
just like smack them on rocks like 200 feet down. They're just like, this will kill you. Yeet! And they just kick them off the cliff.
Adios!
Off the cliff.
See you later, bitch. Yeah, now I got dinner waiting for me at the bottom of the hill. It's like, Jesus Christ. And it's like tenderized. There's
these other things. Oh, man, look.
You just like quietly hear like...
bearded vultures. Look up a bearded vulture.
A bearded vulture? I want to see that.
They are the coolest fucking thing.
Bearded vulture.
Oh, I think it's cool looking.
Yeah, and they're only that color because they're literally just like blood stains.
Blood stains?
Covered in blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, chat, look at this. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's one picture, there's like a white one beside a bloodstained one. It's like before and after.
Oh, that's so fucking metal.
So what they do, they're like one of the few things, or I think at least like one of the only birds known to eat bone.
I was gonna say, are they ones that eat the bones?
Yeah, they'll take like giant femur bones, fly up super high, and like drop them on rocks, so they smash open, and then they fucking
and like eat the marrow and shit.
Bits. Yeah, they eat the marrow. Well, they even eat like the whole bits. They just need them to be small enough to eat.
Oh my God, these things are awesome.
They're so cool, man.
Isn't there like those countries where they like chuck dead bodies off of mountains, and then these like kind of birds just like clean up the dead bodies because they eat the bones and shit?
Sky burials.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do we get Tibetan viewers? We need to get a Tibetan man on here and talk to us about this shit. I want to know about how to do that. Dude, these fucking things are terrifying. They're demons.
Aren't they so cool? They look like little dragons.
Yeah.
Like feathered dragons.
Just covered in blood. Just sinking its face into things, just like, I want
a bearded vulture.
And like, instead of like having whites around its eyes, it's like red.
Yeah. Because it comes
like,
from hell.
The
bird, man.
Yeah, it spawned from hell itself, dude. Jesus Christ, that's insane.
Yeah, it's like got a red eye, then it's like iris is like white, and just like black pupil, and you're like, okay.
Whoa. That's fucked. Yeah, I've never seen a bird that looks like that. That kind of reminds me of those, what are they called, cassowaries in Australia or whatever? Those things that like gut people and whatever. God damn it, they're intense, dude.
With that ugly like horn on their head, too.
Yeah, dude, and they got those like, you know, like a raptor, like the claw thing that comes off the hand.
Huge claws.
Yeah, and it like just jumps at you, and fucking like swipes at your stomach and just disembowels you.
Holy shit, that's the shark, Jared.
Oh yeah,
that's right beside us, like a sailboat.
Oh, I want to see. Oh, there's a video. You guys want to watch the video?
Oh, hell no.
I'll watch the video.
Yeah, let's watch the video. Hold on, I'll pause it.
That is way too big.
Oh, this is a terrible fucking video player. That's okay, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty poo-poo video player on.
Yeah. That's alright. Let me know when you got it queued up, guys.
Oh, that's terrible quality.
Well, because it's from like a TikTok and it was blown up to shit.
Yeah. Doesn't look good, that's for sure.
Change that. There we go.
I'm ready to go.
All right. You good, Brennan?
I am good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Dude.
Holy
Yeah, that's about right. Oh my god, I can't fucking...
The wind is annoying.
There we go.
That is fucking huge.
Dude, that's a fucking monster.
holy
I love the dude. Holy fuck. Yeah,
That thing's like 18 feet long.
that's retarded. No.
What kind of
No.
shark was it? Does it say?
That's why I don't fuck with the ocean, dude.
White.
Never fuck with the
It
ocean.
didn't look like it because it's got like specks and shit on the. I don't know.
Stop talking
Well,
about
another
shit.
ask. Isn't that a megalodon?
Oh my god, wait a minute. Now there's some fucking video that's like auto-playing about a whale, and I'm hoping it's gonna attack this trainer.
At one point, Brancho was on a shallow ledge right in front
Because
of the whale.
fuck these people that try
It
to
was
do
shortly
these shit to
after this
whales and
footage,
shit, you know what I mean?
Brancho was grabbed.
I hate this stuff.
Oh, it's a basking
I was
shark.
gonna say I think it was a basking
Ocean's
shark.
attorney
Those are the ones that just swim around with their mouth open, like brrr, and just let things swim into their mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
just
a little
opens its mouth
different
and swims
then.
forward.
Okay.
It's like the
It's
ultimate
not as
hunting
crazy.
technique. Just literally just open your mouth and move forward. You're like, yes, you
That's
will be
still
consumed.
cool.
That's scary as fuck. How big was it, sorry?
Hey, like 18 meters, they said,
That's fucked. 18
or 18 feet. Sorry, 18 meters. Oh my
What?
god.
Like, that's ridiculous, dude. Oh my god. I was like, isn't there like an upper limit to how big a shark can get? Holy fuck, dude. That's ridiculous.
It says a basking shark can get up to 26 feet.
20s. Oh god damn.
Stupid.
That's too big. That's too big.
And then a whale shark can get up to 33.
Really, eh?
That's ridiculous.
That's nuts.
There's a whale. A blue whale is still like the largest thing to ever live. Like ever.
Is it?
Yep.
Like
Bigger
even
than dinosaurs and shit. Yep. There wasn't like a fucking another animal that's like
is it the largest mammal or like
the
any
largest
type of?
living thing.
Wow, that's cool.
They're like 100 feet.
What the fuck are those little shark called that can like? Oh, I don't know even know if they're little, but the ones that can like go through like freshwater and shit. Sand sharks aren't? Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know.
I think it's called a sand shark. They can like hold seawater in their gills or some
Okay.
shit.
Although apparently those brachiosaurus were pretty damn close at like 50 to 85 feet, and whales
A bull
were
shark.
80 to 100 feet. So damn.
It's a bull shark, Martin.
Bull shark. Oh, okay.
They've been known to travel up the Mississippi River.
Yeah, that's what I was
Fuck
gonna say.
that.
Yeah, it's fucked. They like find them in like.
I'm pretty
like,
sure they're like
freshwater.
a mean one, aren't they? They're like
Yeah, they'll fuck you
Yeah,
up.
as far as I
Yeah.
know, they're not like super like docile.
So I know
like,
there's certain sharks that are like fine, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
or that are like very like a lot more calm.
Yeah,
Like,
like
certain
there's like
things-
less
certain things,
likely
like-
they'll come at you kind of thing.
Like
No, man, a bull shark is like basically a mini great white. Like they look very similar.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know they're very fucking terrifying looking. They got like that classic scary shark look to them. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to ever see that in the wild.
tiger
with me.
sharks, bull sharks, sand tiger sharks,
Street
black
sharks.
sharks. Apparently, they're all like dicks.
Street sharks. Those are the worst sharks for sure. Those are terrifying. I forgot about that show.
That show is awesome. There's a commercial where Vin Diesel's playing with the toys.
With the street shark toys.
Yeah, I was like, did he voice anybody in it? Nope, he just was in the commercial.
He just-
And it was Vin Diesel with hair. It's fucked.
Ooh, that's a funny sight. I want to see that. I've never seen Vin Diesel with hair.
Really? I think he had hair in Saving Private Ryan.
Be back in 1 sec.
Vin Diesel wasn't Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, he gets shot by the sniper.
That's Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
That is Vin Diesel, dude. What is that?
Did you just Google Vin Diesel Saving Private Ryan?
No, I just googled Vin Diesel hair. Chat, look at Vin Diesel with hair. That is weird. I like this Vin Diesel better. That's better. Normal Vin Diesel. Bald. Is this real? I hope this is. No, that's not real. Okay, god damn it. I was really hoping that
I was gonna say, I think he has like a little bit of hair in Pitch Black too.
I've never seen Pitch Black actually.
Oh, that's a good movie. Pitch Black is good, and so is Chronicles of Riddick. Riddick itself was poo poo.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of those Riddick movies I remember being real shit.
The second one, Chronicles of Riddick, is good.
Is that the first one, Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah, it comes after Pitch Black.
Did Pitch Black come out before it, or is it just set before it?
It came out before
It
it.
did? Oh, okay. This is
Oh,
something
yeah.
I can remember.
And it's more of like a horror sci-fi movie, whereas Chronicles of Riddick is like an action movie.
Yeah, it's like Chronicles of Riddick. I've never seen Pitch Black, but I know Chronicles of Riddick is like super.
Dude,
like,
Pitch Black's
action-heavy.
fucking cool as shit.
I've heard it's pretty good. Apparently, that whole like world is really interesting and shit. Like,
Yeah, like the video games are actually pretty good.
are they?
Vin Diesel owned the company that made the games, and they didn't really make a whole lot of other games.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
find out.
only make games with me in them.
Vin Diesel video game company.
That's so funny. I guess you gotta give, like,
Tygon
Vin Diesel credit,
Studios.
man. What's it called, sorry?
Tygon Studios.
Tygon
Is the
Studios.
video game developer owned by One Race Films. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Focused
that
primarily
sounds
on
very
games
questionable.
featuring actor Vin Diesel, who also founded the company.
One Race Films, eh?
Yeah,
That's a ballsy move to just call your company that. Just go with it. Just going with that, eh? That's
they made the game like Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay, which was fun.
I think
Where
I've
you
heard of
start off, you start off in like the prison, and then like you get like the eye surgery so you can see in the dark and shit.
that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then there was like Assault on Dark Athena was another good one. Yeah, then they made some poopy Fast and Furious game.
Oh, nice. So literally, their studio exists only to make games with Vin Diesel in them.
Yeah.
Like, Vin Diesel like played a game once, and he's like, "I could do this." Like, I need to be in one of these things. I don't even know what Vin Diesel sounds like. I assume he just sounds like some generic, like, deep voice white guy.
Yeah, because his voice that he always uses is like a fake voice, and when he hears real voice, he's like, "Oh,
I'm like, that's not
okay."
Diesel. Who
It's
are
kind of like
you?
the brother from Everybody Loves Raymond, where in
Oh,
Raymond he
Robert?
sounds like this, but then he actually in real life he has like a pretty high pitched voice.
Mhm.
Vin Diesel's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, that's funny. I used to like that show a lot. Everybody Loves Raymond.
One Race Films. That's funny as fuck.
That's so brutal.
Is an American film and multimedia production company. You don't say.
American film in third positionalist political party. Like, oh god, Jesus Christ, could have done without that last part, Vin Diesel. Jesus Christ.
They've made Triple X, A Man Apart, Chronicles of Riddick, Babylon AD. Remember that Babylon AD movie with Vin Diesel was supposed to be good and it was poo poo? I remember. They've made like
I remember.
Fast and Furious, Fast 5, Fast 6, Furious 7,
So yeah,
The Last Witch Hunter. That movie was ass.
I never saw that.
Yeah, they just make all Vin Diesel stuff.
Hey, power to you, man. If you've got the money to just like make an entire production studio to make things that you're in, like, what's wrong with that? You know,
I mean, they didn't even make his best movie, The Pacifier. What the hell?
they didn't make that into a game. That could have been a good game for sure. What the fuck? What was that fucking hamster movie? That animated one. You ever watch that? It was like sequel.
Oh,
I can't remember what the fuck that was called. They made a game about it though, and the game was actually good. God, what was that movie called?
animated hamster movie.
He was like a spy. There was a bunch of them.
G-Force?
Yes, it was G.
They're like guinea pigs or something?
That's what it was. Guinea pigs. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That was good. They made a game out of that, and you could play as different hamsters or guinea pigs or whatever, and they all could do different things. I got hard into that game. I don't even know why.
Dude, sometimes they make games of the most random movies, but you're like, this is actually a good
I
game.
think this is fun as fuck, because like, I'm really enjoying this shit.
Remember that
Cool,
Real
like-
Steel movie with
With Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Dude.
there was a game on the Xbox like marketplace that you could get, and it was a lot of fun where you like customize your robot to fight and shit.
That'd be cool.
And it was like it had a really in-depth like upgrade system and like part system. It was
Fucking
really good.
Yeah, I'd fucking do that. That's awesome.
It was
That's,
actually had like Yeah, it was
They,
just like build your fucking robot fighter, and it was like really
just
hard
go
to get good parts.
beat up other robots and get better parts and get big better and shit. Yeah, that's awesome. I can't remember if it was like PS2 or fucking. I can't remember. It was like way back in the day, but there was a.
Dude, listen to all the people that are in this G-Force movie: Zach Galifianakis, Bill Nighy, where he's the he's that like old dude that always plays vampires and shit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Will
about.
Arnett, Sam Rockwell, Tracy Morgan, Penelope Cruz, Jon Favreau, Nick Cage, and Steve Buscemi.
God damn.
They're all in this movie with fucking guinea pigs that roll around in balls.
I never watched the movie. I don't know if the movie's any good.
It made $292 million on a $150 million budget.
It's gotta be all right then, right? Like, well, I guess it's hard to tell.
Listen, the world needs bigger heroes, and it's like G-Force, gadgets, gizmos, guinea pigs in 3D.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm in. That sounds like a good old time.
Fuck.
Sometimes movies and shit like that are the best, where it's just like, nah, this is good. I don't need to think. I just watch a bunch of dumb animated guinea pigs do a bunch of stupid things. I'm good with this.
It was directed by a guy named Hoyt Yeatman. It's the only movie he ever directed.
Nice. That's hilarious. That's a great name. Yeatman. You just fucking
Yeatman.
just yeeted that fucking guinea pig movie right out the door. Got it done.
He did visual effects in a bunch of other movies, including Armageddon, Con Air, and The Rock.
Oh, Sean Connery, The Rock.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good movie.
Con Air.
Con Air's
Put the bunny down, or whatever the fuck he says.
That's so bad. I don't even remember that movie. They had, what was it? They were transporting prisoners on an airplane because they couldn't do it by bus or some shit. Is that what it was? Yeah.
And then fucking John Malkovich is in it. Steve Buscemi's in it, and he plays that guy that when they're talking about him, like yeah, he like killed this guy and like wore his head as a hat across like 3 state lines. You're like, what?
Oh, okay, that happened. Jesus Christ.
And then there's the scene where he comes across the little girl like in the desert drinking fake tea beside her, like by herself, and he sits down. You're like, oh no.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And then he just starts singing, "Got the whole world." Like, this is like super creepy, and you're like, damn, Steve Buscemi.
No, Steve Buscemi, no.
I think you really killed that little girl, didn't you?
That actress isn't even credited in the movie. What happened? This is just fucking questionable, man.
She's just gone.
Just missing. She should be on a milk carton, not Keiryn.
Have
Keiryn
they
went
looked
missing
in front
with
of
an airsoft
Cam
rifle. He's
Lewis?
fine. Yeah, the very, very like worst situation. You could just trade the rifle for food. He'll live for another couple of weeks. I want to trade his airsoft rifle for like a bushel of bananas.
A bushel.
Doesn't seem like a fair trade at all. Oh, I fucked with my headphone and now it doesn't fit properly. I have this bad habit. You know, like how earbuds have those rubber things in them? So
Yeah.
Like really bad habit of just like playing with them over and over again until they get all stretched out and then it doesn't fit in my ear anymore. And then now I live like an animal. It's great. But I gotta order another fucking pair of headphones is what I really need to. I gotta buy so many goddamn things. Life is expensive when all of your like expensive electronics break at the same time.
Yeah, I want a different monitor. I was gonna ask you this. Do you run into editing your photos to then send them to your phone to have them look 100% different?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've tried like calibrating my monitor a bit better, but it's just
yeah,
a little off. I kind of know what to expect. Like, I kind of know to make it a little bit brighter and a little bit more like on the pink.
Right.
On my fucking computer, because when it goes to my phone, it's always way more green.
Yeah.
And way less bright.
I know what you mean.
But,
yeah.
I feel like a different monitor could also change that. Cause I've like mine's pretty
100%.
good. Like it does 144 and it does like 1440p, but it's an Acer, and I feel like its color maybe isn't the best.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like something like Samsung, like a Samsung one, because they make the displays for iPhones and their Samsung phones.
Right.
Like that would probably be more true to like their color.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you're probably not wrong at all. I was gonna say Sony, but I don't think they make fucking monitors. They just make TVs. Cause Sony's like pretty industry standard for like color replication and shit like that on televisions and shit like that. Like everybody's always boasting about like Sony's post processing and shit like that on their TVs and how good the colors look and shit. Blah blah blah. But I don't think they make monitors. I think they only make fucking TVs and shit. But yeah, you might be right. A Samsung, or even like I know LG is like a pretty high end thing for computer monitors too. I don't know. Like you see, you have to do some research.
Like even I don't even need like a like 4K like 1440 hertz or like 144 hertz. Like I just need something for doing my photos.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe a 30 FPS or 60.
Yeah,
FPS.
it's one of those things where
like,
a monitor that's made for gaming just might not be made properly for one that's made
exactly
for like photo editing.
Color representation isn't always like the highest priority when it comes to things like fluidity in gaming and shit. Like I'd much rather have a fluid gaming experience than
I'm sure you can find like a subreddit of people where they say this is best for actually like what you want to do, and just look through that.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, or just like if there isn't, then just go on like an r/photography thing and just be like, yeah, I'm starting to think about like getting a monitor with better color reproduction and stuff like that, so I can like have a better representation of what my pictures are gonna look like. Do you guys have recommendations and blah blah blah? Because I'm sure there's like thousands of nerds out there that have gone through this conversation before. You know what I mean? Like photography guys and shit, and computer nerds.
Oh
and,
yeah. Okay. So I've gotten into this before. So there's these EIZO. EIZO.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Fucking crazy monitors, like for color and everything. Like they're like super professional monitors. 30 grand.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a thing.
30 grand. That's US dollars.
Oh,
by the way.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like what 40, something like 40.
Yeah, like 30 grand, 20,000, 19,000, like.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, those are like pro color fucking monitors and shit.
That's what you'd have in like, a movie studio editing bay.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
like that's the kind of things where it's just like, Jesus Christ, the monitor's 30 grand.
Yeah, dude. That's where they have like those calibration tools that they like hold up to the screen and they're like, no, this red is like a fifth of a whatever off of you know what I mean? It's like
got like the cards and stuff that it reads and compares to. Yeah.
It's like this is
I know they have those, like screen calibrators and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like you were saying too, that'll only take you so far, right? Like you can adjust your monitor so much.
Your color, whatever its like color space is, it's what it can do. Right?
Exactly.
So,
yeah, because I know personally, like mine does not have a good like color range or like color space or whatever the fuck it's called. Because mine is more centric toward like refresh rate and shit like that. For sure. But
I know these ones like they like auto calibrate like for however you have it set for. Like you can have it auto calibrate every like 2 months or whatever the hell. Jeez.
Oh, really? Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really sweet. So it doesn't like fade off or whatever. Because it definitely gets dimmer and shit over time and like stupid little things like that for sure.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too is why you need to continually calibrate because like as you use your computer, the gets less bright and shit. I'm like, Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
nuts.
Didn't
even know that.
No, and you'd never notice it either because
that.
it's so like incremental, right? Because you look at it every day and it's like it's literally dimming slowly as you're using it. So it's like you'll never ever see it with your eye. Until one day you just go to turn it on and you're like, what the fuck? Like, this is just dark as fuck. What the hell is this?
I can't even see.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, maybe it's time for a new one. And then you think about it, you're like, yeah, I guess this is like 4 years old or whatever. Like, that's a long time to be like running something all fucking day. Fair enough, computer. All right. I was thinking about that one of my components when I was dying. And I was like, I don't even really turn you off. And I was like, you've been running for like 6 years, pretty much 24 hours a day. I was like, that's fucked.
Kill me.
Literally.
Let me die. Let me die, Father.
You should have heard the sounds it was making when I'd be like on Discord and it would blue screen because it would just take the audio and go like, bah! You know what I mean with it. So it was like,
dude,
just be like,
that happened to me last week. Remember I was saying like my laptop just like shit the bed on me?
Yeah.
I was in like voice chat and like all of a sudden over my headphones it was just like, wah. I was like, holy fuck. And then
is that?
The screen, I didn't blue screen. Both monitors just went black, and I could like hear like my computer like humming, like. I was like, okay, let's turn it off.
Maybe something like this. Like
I'm gonna give you a break.
Pro Art. Oh, see, I think something like this. Asus Pro Art display, and it's showing a bunch of like colors on.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you're probably looking for.
sRGB, which I know is.
That's the color space that we edited.
Color covers that color space. This monitor might not even do that.
And when I turned on my laptop, it took like 30 minutes. It was like, I'm gonna update. I'm like, okay, and it was like, please do not like do anything. I just sat there waiting. I'm like, please turn on. Please turn on.
God, please come back.
And it came back on, and I haven't had an issue since. I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen until it happens again. Then I'll deal with it.
Literally, that's my life too. You know what I mean? I got the like back turned on. I'm running off OneDrive now, and I'm like, but you know what? You're working. I'm good. That's enough for me.
100% sRGB and 100% Rec 709. Sweet.
That's awesome. What does that run?
$429.
Oh, that's not bad. That's more than reasonable.
And that's like 1440. Yeah, it's like whatever certified. So
yeah. No, that's fucking.
Probably
That's slick.
very good on.
You want to link it in the chat?
Idea.
I want to look at it actually.
Yeah, take a look at this because like this is obviously going to be different than our usual like gaming monitor.
Yeah, 100%. I've been like looking into wanting a new monitor too. And I've been like kind of like self-assessing my like computer use lately. I don't really play a lot of games anymore.
I don't either.
You know? Like I use my computer more for like media and like editing and like other shit. I play games still, but the games that I'm playing are more like single player-ish, very like casual end where it doesn't like I'm not playing competitive shooters anymore and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So a Kalman verified display or device signals to consumers and color professionals alike a color accurate experience.
There you go.
Which this thing is.
Yeah. That's exactly what you're looking for.
That looks really good. There's 2 left in stock, Martin. Shall we get them?
Oh,
it says there's 4 in London.
Oh, sorry. I'm in Toronto for some reason.
Oh, well,
there's 4 in London.
So I guess there's quite a few of them available. That's good then.
They're $429.99. It's not bad.
Oh, it's got USB hub built into it too. That's a bonus. It's also, I don't know if you saw that, earphone jack and audio in right in the monitor. That is super handy.
Yeah, it's got DVI, HDMI, DisplayPort, USB, audio in, earphone jack, mini DisplayPort.
It's actually a nice looking monitor too. Like,
it is.
Like physically slick, looking, it's really nice.
It looks like you can like raise and lower it decently amount too.
Yeah, it goes like it swivels, tilts, pivots. You can, Brennan, you can run this with the stock stand. You can run it in landscape mode too, or whatever that's called.
Oh, portrait. You can throw it
portrait. Yeah,
that's cool. I like that for like browsing.
Yeah, me too.
Secondary monitor while we're doing.
That's what I was literally gonna say. I'd buy another stand for this shitty monitor, and then I'd put this one in portrait. You know what I mean, as my secondary or whatever, and then just use that as that'd be sick. Oh, this is a nice monitor, bro.
Yeah, I like that because I'm looking at the other ones. I knew I'd look for that. I was like, okay, go to the consumer ones and just look for an artsy background because that's how they market them, right? On the game ones, it's always game pictures.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Business ones, it's got like a flower or like balloons.
Yeah, you're like, where's all the paint? Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the paint swirls? That's got to be the artsy one. Or like these landscape photos and stuff, like.
And it says whatever the hell Kalman verified is.
Yeah, so it's like 1440p and everything. It's an IPS monitor, which is like a good monitor, like a good panel. I like IPS a lot. I can't remember what the other ones are called, but it's just about how like the panel reflect or uses the mirrors and shit inside it, and like how the
I googled like
BenQ designer one. So
I googled like Kalman verified. It's like verified displays with impeccable color accuracy, consumer focus.
I said this, Jared.
I didn't hear you say about the Kalman or whatever.
God,
so stupid, so stupid. You're just
so stupid.
And then there's this.
Why do I even put up with you anymore? You're so fucking stupid!
Sorry!
So this one looks like the exact same thing, kinda. 2K, 100% RGB, RX 709. Color certified. Edge-to-edge design.
It's funny.
Edge. There's a good, like, fucking half-inch edge around that screen.
On the BenQ ones?
Yeah.
Is it the one with like a giant circle in the base thing?
No.
No.
This one looks actually pretty good. Oh, and this one's the Kalman certified as well.
My monitor is an edge-to-edge, like it has like almost no border, minus the bottom.
Mine is too. Mine's
like minus the...
that.
Yeah, it's like this. Minus the bottom where it's like a bar like this big, but like other than that,
same. The bottom's like that.
It's a lot. They're made so they can be like almost seamless when they're pushed together, right?
Put that one in there for Martin as well, because that's a pretty decent one. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, that's the one that I was showing on this other side. I ended up on some now.
Different ones. Oh, there's this one. Oh, this one's 4K. So that's why it's $200 more, I bet. AQ color. Yeah, cool. wonder where Keiryn is.
Hopefully he ends up safe and sound and not molested.
Oh, Martin's camera's gonna die.
Martin.
Who's left? Who are the two people watching, huh?
Show us your dicks.
Don't do that.
Unless you got nice ones. And you're 19 or older.
Pretty sure the last time that was said, yeah. Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
All right, I'm back now.
All right.
Yeah, I like that monitor.
Yeah, I linked another one in there.
I want to see.
So this is like a BenQ one.
Oh, that's what I have.
But it says the same thing. So it goes like 100% sRGB, Rec 709, which is like the video standard.
Oh, okay.
And that's another whole thing. Like that's like I don't know if you've heard of LUTs before, LUTs
No.
for video.
The fuck
but,
is
like
that?
has to do with that, and it's like converting the colors and shit and da da da.
Okay.
But either way, knowing that it does Rec 709 like the other one's good because that's like the standard for video.
Right,
So,
right. Okay.
Like sRGB is like our standard for photo editing within like the Adobe softwares. And
Right.
Rec 709 is like industry standard for video color.
Oh, okay, I see. Cool. Okay, so that's awesome. So that's both of those. So yeah, you're covered on all
just
fronts.
like the other one.
Right.
And then this one is also Kalman certified, so it's like color accurate.
And
whatever.
this one's Technicolor certified.
Yeah.
So all I know about Technicolor is that back in the day when they had when they had color shows, it would say presented in Technicolor, and it was very impressive.
Ooh. It's got anti-glare. It's got.
Oh, that's good. I hate glare. I hate glare almost as much as you hate women. So that's a big bonus for me.
It's pretty much the same as the other ones. There's a different one that's 4K and it's like $5.99. I think that's the only difference between it and that one.
4K just seems like excessive.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to push that. Like not for a long time, anyways. You know what I mean? So like, especially not for anything that you'd want to use. Like, what are you gonna use that for? I guess like, yeah, I don't know, movies. I suppose maybe you watch 4K movie or something, but. Because like games, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. Playing a game of 4K.
I don't understand people that are buying 8K TVs right now. Like literally nothing is available to watch in 8K right now.
I was literally gonna say, is there even any like multimedia material that's in 8K? Like,
they're still trying to get all TV into 4K. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that like a big thing with these Olympics that are supposed to be coming up? That they're going to be presenting the Olympics in 4K, and that's like a first time thing ever.
Yeah, probably.
That's pretty cool.
Probably because it's Japan, and they're like, we can do this shit.
Everybody's like, losing.
You can't breathe here, and they'll probably die. But
please do not go outside for too long.
But I have to run and track. No.
No.
Indoor track only.
We turn track into 25-meter sprint indoor in air conditioning.
Air purifier.
One more. I found one more. It's a BenQ 24, and this one's marketed as a color accurate photography monitor, professional, amateur, 1920 by 1200. Kind of odd aspect.
That's a weird, yeah. That's a weird one.
But it says 99% Adobe RGB, which is different.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's different again.
sRGB. It has actually more color to it, but again, like as far as like my stuff goes, like a lot of it is viewed on phones and stuff. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say.
Usually covered by sRGB. Phones don't have the like super large Adobe color range.
Sure.
On them, so
and when it comes, mine
to,
does.
Except again for like more stuff that was geared towards like browser content or like fucking actual web content.
And even that's still like dependent on the person having like a killer monitor that's able to like represent that, you know, like you're really placating to a fucking niche market of like photo nerds there, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean about like certain things like that.
Yeah,
dude.
Like,
but like the average person isn't gonna see it like that.
That's exactly it, you know what I mean?
That's why I want a monitor that literally looks like my fucking phone, you know what I mean? Like I want my phone and my screen to be able to go like, yeah, that's the exact same.
Yeah, that's the same picture. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like there's no differentiation.
I know it's gonna be a little bit different because like the amount of like light in it, I can't remember. Like one of them is like 100 units compared to like 400 units typically.
Right.
But like you can still,
get a lot fucking closer. Yeah, I know what you mean, because I noticed that with a lot of my like little pictures that I'll take and shit too, where I'm like, I'll look at it on my computer and I'm like, that looks really nice. So like, I'm happy with that, and then I'll upload it and look at it on my phone. I'm like, that's fucked. Like that is just like super red, or like, you know what I mean,
what
or
the
like
hell?
way
Why
too
is
bright,
that?
or yeah, it's like that's fucked. And then, but yeah, it's like you said too. It's funny. You just get used to it almost. Like you compensate for your monitor. You're like, all right, I know this is gonna be a little fucked, so I'm gonna like tone this down right away. Because
because you know that most people that are going to be looking at it are going to be looking at it on their phone, so you want it to be able to look good when they look at it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because that's like all you're going for. It's like Brendan said, when people are just like scrolling past your shit on fucking Instagram or whatever, like on their phone, it's like, yeah, looking at it on a screen this size. You know what I mean? Just quickly going like, oh yeah, that's nice. Double tap. Yeah, I like that. Double tap. You know what I mean? It's like, this is quick consumption media. Nobody really gives a shit about it. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that was nice. I like the way that looks. Tap, next. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, so it really doesn't much matter to spend like the extra couple of bucks or whatever it is to get those couple of niche features so that you can jerk off with your photography friends about it. Like, it's the same thing as like music nerds. You can get into that with any like niche hobby, you know, like, oh yeah, but okay, so you've got a beautiful double humbucker there, but my double humbucker is blah blah blah, and it's slightly better, but it cost me $400 more. You know what I mean? And it's like wow, because it sounds the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
people for like odd, like genuine rare car parts and shit. Like people will buy like old like Type R shifters for like $500. It's a piece of fucking metal, but hey, it's the genuine one and stuff, and it's just like you and like 5 other dudes will jerk off to that.
Literally,
no one else cares.
Exactly. And you and your like weird 50-year-old dude that you meet at a gas station one time, who's like,
that's gonna
is
be
that
like,
original?
wow, is that a '92 original fucking import fucking knob?
Yeah, man.
And y'all are just gonna have a little jerk fest at the gas station and never fucking hear of it again.
I was watching
coffee and cars, coffee and cum.
I was watching fucking. They got I don't know if you guys heard, but the Jackass 4's coming out or whatever, and they're like been talking about it.
Right.
So I've been on a kick watching like old Jackass and fucking Viva La Bam shit and like all that old shit.
Viva La Bam was like my stay home.
Dude,
sick
same. Dude, say I had the DVDs. That was like one of the only shows I ever had like the box set of. You know what I mean? I watched it like over and over. I love that show. It was great. So good. There's some scene where he's got his fucking that purple Lambo that he's got. You know what I mean? He like drives up to some gas station. He's like filling it up, and some fucking like old dude comes up, some car nerd. You know what I mean? He's like, "You got a fucking blah blah in there with a fucking blah blah." And Bam's like, "I don't fucking know, man. I just bought the thing and drive it fast. I don't have any fucking idea." You know what I mean? I'm like, that's me if I was rich. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's exactly it. I would just be like, hey, Brendan, what's like a genuinely certified as like a good sports car? Because I want like a cool sports car. And you'd be like, this. And I'd be like, all right, I'm going to buy that. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds sick. And then, somebody comes up and they're like, oh, you got the fucking V8 blah, blah, blah thing in there with the fucking turbo-natted charger inside with the air-cooled floppinator and shit. I'm like, yeah, dude, whatever you're talking about. I just like to fucking push the gas pedal down and listen to it go, brrrr, and fucking just shake my insides loose. You know what I mean? Like, that's the shit.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that if I crash, I definitely die and I'm not left horribly maimed.
None of that PT bullshit for me, dude. I want to be fucking Ryan Dunn splattered on the side of a tree. You know what I mean? Like, no more. That's the end.
That's all I'm aiming for.
Fucking
I want to Paul Walker the shit out of it.
Yeah, dude. Dale Earnhardt myself or whatever that fucker's name was. Is that it was senior, right? Junior still?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Slammed right into that wall. Wasn't that too? I don't know nothing about fucking NASCAR or any of that shit, but I remember hearing this thing one time and it made me chuckle where it was like he refused to wear this like harness thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a NASCAR industry standard like neck harness, and he's like, I ain't wearing that. And he smashed into the wall, and they were like, yeah, if he would have worn that, he probably would have been fine.
As far as I remember, like I remember watching that and stuff. Didn't even seem that violent.
That's
like,
so funny.
He just kind of like taps the wall, and it's like that.
You guys want to watch it?
I know they're going like 100 miles an hour, but like
let's watch.
Seem that bad.
Hold on, I'll find it. Let's watch Dale Earnhardt fucking.
Also, like when was that? Cars were fucking shit.
I literally typed Dale into YouTube, and the first suggestion is Dale Earnhardt Senior crash that killed him. Yep. Right. You know why I'm here.
Hello, internet.
It popped up for me.
Oh, this one's like 2 minutes. Yeah, there's one that's like 2 minutes and 3 seconds. You guys see that one? Final crash at Daytona. It's too hard to type a T. time does that save you?
They stop type. They save themselves one digit.
Yeah, literally. Not
It's
even
like-
one
it's
digit
like the
because you
whole-
had to hold shift to push 2. You had to
Yeah.
push 2 keys. You didn't save anything. Jesus Christ. Did you find it too, Jared? Or do you need the link?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna copy it. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
here,
waiting.
no, I got you.
Oh, you lazy bastard.
You
I'm
lazy-
sorry.
Lazy fuck. There you go.
Fucking.
Brother.
Why do we even keep
cars
you
are great.
around?
I don't know. So sometimes I say funny shit.
To fuck wives, Jared. That's the proper answer. Jesus Christ. All right,
Yeah, because if you don't have me here monitoring me, I'm just gonna be fucking your wives.
Yeah, it's the only time your wife is safe. Is
All right, let's watch this fucking redneck piece of shit die.
I want to watch this guy eat a wall. Let's go. All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Turning left only. Jumping so hard.
I love listening to the announcer. He's going to get a good finish.
He's number 3, right?
I don't know.
I think he drove number 3.
I want Budweiser car to win. I like Budweiser.
That's a nice Monte Carlo, I think.
Oh, whoa, dude. Yeah, I think you're right, Jared. I think number 3 is Earnhardt. I don't know.
I just remember seeing a bunch of like white people with no necks wearing
number
like
3
very
jerseys.
vibrant shirts.
You got him, man. You got him.
The guy in line in front of me when I got my my vaccination was wearing a Dale Earnhardt shirt.
Nice. Oh, look at that. They don't even care about the fact that a man just died. You got it, Micah. Keep driving. Keep going left, Johnny. You got it. Woo! He won. That man's dead, but he won the race. He's turned better left than the rest of them did, everybody. You see that?
You okay? You okay?
No, he's not okay. He's dead.
Saw the crash and saw the cars sitting over there and saw the ambulances and everything.
Ambulances.
It looked really dramatized and really dramatic looking, and it just looked odd.
All right, here we go. There's a better. I want to see a better view.
Yeah, we want to see what the crash looks like from inside.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, all right. He ate that wall pretty fucking hard.
Pretty fast. Yeah. Okay.
All right, seeing that from first person, yeah, all right.
Different.
Yeah, when you see it from like the third, whatever, like the overhead view, it really doesn't look that savage.
No.
But yeah, okay, when you're watching that from the hood, that's fast. Okay, all right. I'd probably die if that happened to me.
We have lost Dale Earnhardt.
Maybe he's a little bit more. I love the announcer just completely oblivious to the fact that the man just died on the racetrack. Come on, Johnny, come on, woo! We got it, boys. There's a dead man in a fucking car in the middle of the median there, just like celebrating like a motherfucker. Here's a little pistol shooting off and shit. Yoo-hoo-hoo! He turned good, boys. Poof, poof, poof.
So there's a comment, the man died and still finished top 15. That's fucked.
That's amazing. That's pretty impressive. He was clearly a peak level athlete. Are race car drivers athletes? Yeah, that's pretty athletic, right? You gotta sit there for like what? How many hours they drive that shit? It's like fucking couple hundred laps, isn't it?
Yeah, some of them.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard as
Well,
fuck.
the Daytona 500 is 500 laps.
100 laps.
That's fucked, man.
Dude, they take so long.
How long
It's
does it
hours.
take? Yeah. How long does
It's
it
like
take?
6 hours, dude.
That's fucked. It's just driving around in circles.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, like, oh my god.
Jesus Christ. That's so like not fun. I don't get the appeal
Okay,
of, like, watching
the
it.
2019 race was 3 hours and 45 minutes and 55 seconds.
That's still intense. What are those fucking? They have those races in Europe, like those relay races where they go for literal days like that and shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's
Yeah.
nuts, man.
The Indy 500 was just like the other day.
That's fucked, man. Yeah, just like the endurance of being able to do that for that long. That's pretty impressive. Well, what do you think, boys? It's like
But the
10
Indy
o'clock.
500 drives like straight up fucking race cars. Not like
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah.
that,
Well, it's
that's like
24
Indy cars, right?
There's 24-hour Le Mans.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Le Mans race. That's fucking intense.
24-hour race.
Literally 24-hour long. What? Oh god, what is that movie? Ford versus Ferrari. Did you guys watch that shit?
No, I haven't.
Fucking
I've seen some stuff on it.
good.
It looks so good.
Really
oh
good.
my god, it looks so good.
Really, really enjoyed that. Christian Bale kicks ass as usual. He's always fucking good, but he's awesome in that fucking movie.
Isn't fucking Thor in that movie too?
I don't remember.
Chris Hemsworth?
I think he might be. I can't remember. I watched it when it came out. It was a while back, and I only watched
Ford vs. Ferrari cast.
Yeah, that's a good fucking watch though. I really
Yeah,
liked it.
Christian Bale, Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon's like the race, or he's Shelby. He plays Shelby. So.
Oh yeah, he plays Carroll Shelby.
Yeah.
There's a different movie that has fucking Thor in it. That's a racing movie.
Oh.
But yeah, so this one's Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got John Bernthal in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say John Bernthal's in it too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a good watch for sure. I know you'll like it, bro. It's like it's mad cool with the history of the cars, like when Ford like beat Ferrari in the fucking Le Mans and all that shit. So yeah, it was super good. And that car is sick too. That was the GT, I think. Yeah.
GT.
Yeah, the 500 or whatever the fuck GT 500, whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but so cool. Like yeah,
The movie with Chris Hemsworth was called Rush.
GT40.
GT40. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. That's so cool. The one they have in the movie looks so cool. It looks like it's made out of like fucking like sheet metal almost. You know what I mean? It's like
Dude,
total
things are
prototype.
literally like this tall. Like,
Really?
they're literally not even as tall as me when I'm sitting. Like,
That's crazy. Just like a little rocket.
I would probably be like this sitting in the thing. You're probably like that far off the ground.
That's
They're
nuts.
stupid low. Jeremy Clarkson can't even sit in the fucking thing.
No shit. Yeah, I was
Literally
gonna say.
cannot drive a GT40, an original GT40.
It's like
he will not fit
impossible.
in.
That's so funny. He's a
Yeah,
big dude.
He's a big guy.
Yeah,
but
he
literally does not fit in a Gen 1 GT40.
That's so
Mark
funny.
1.
Yeah, they're beautiful cars. They're
Even the new Ford GTs, like the new models that started in 17 and they've been making them for a couple of years. Like those things, if you stand beside them, they're like fucking hip high. They're like so low to the ground.
That's fucking nuts. Yeah, it's like little rockets. You know what I mean?
And those cars, like you had to apply for them, and they would like even if you had the money, like they didn't let most people buy them. They're like, you're not popular enough.
Yeah, you're not good enough for
You
it.
had to like sign a thing like I will not buy this and sell it to somebody else within a certain amount of time.
You can only sell it back to them. As well.
Yeah. There was like a whole thing where I can't remember. I can't remember. This is a stupid story. now.
John Cena.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he sold it. Yeah, exactly. And then there was like a whole thing where like all these
It
people
was
were
like
like losing
you
their money.
literally knew you weren't allowed
Yeah.
to do that.
It was the
You're a
one
dumbass.
thing.
Like you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ferrari will go so far as to like for their certain specific model cars, like the Ferrari FXX. First of all, it's like a almost $2 million car. You don't even own it because you don't get to keep it. Ferrari keeps it. They house it. They keep it in their own facility.
You
You
just,
get
like,
invited
borrow
out to
it.
like track days and stuff, and you get to drive it around with all the other fucking FXX drivers. And you
Jesus.
just have I assume you just after your last lap, you'll just get out and bank it in a circle.
Yeah, so everybody just circle jerks each other and talk about how awesome they are.
Yeah, but there's those. So like things like that, like Ferrari reaches out to you and offers you the opportunity to drive it if you have like a portfolio with them, like they're reserved for their most like executive customers, and they'll be like, "Hey, we're doing a limited run car. It's going to cost $2 million. Would you like the opportunity to buy one?"
I very much would.
And it's like, oh my god,
That's ridiculous.
and yeah, if you sell anything like that, not back to Ferrari, you're like blacklisted. You're never allowed to buy a brand new or secondhand Ferrari as much as they have anything to do with it.
That's fucking
Like,
crazy.
yeah, if they can control it, you'll never buy another Ferrari after you like break one of their policies.
That's some shit, eh? They're just like, no, we're done with you. You're fucking.
It's like,
never...
yeah, no, fuck you. You literally know what these are. These are a collector edition car for
Yeah.
people that really, really do enjoy cars. They are for the people that literally fucking like jack off to these cars. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because they've had like 30 fucking Ferraris before, and that's the only way you can even qualify
Yeah.
to own one of these.
This is
things,
like the
right?
creme fraiche of Ferraris. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so to take it and then sell it to someone else for some other random person that just has money can
Yeah.
buy it.
Like,
It's like a
no.
total slap in the face for all other like big
Yeah, I can-
enthusiasts.
I
and
can see where
stuff,
they're coming
so,
from.
Yeah, it's like a big deal, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
for
it's-
sure.
and that's the
What
point
this
of those
rapper?
cars.
This
It's
rapper
not
just
about
gave
how
me a
much
bunch of
money
money.
you have. You could have $1 billion. There's certain cars you can't fucking get your hands on.
Yeah,
like,
it just doesn't
favorite
matter.
car is like a GT2 or a GT3 RS, GT2 RS, either one of them. I could have a fucking $1 billion, I'd never own one in my life.
What, that Porsche?
You know what I mean? Yeah, that Porsche.
The GT2 RS, the wing on that thing is fucking insane.
Fucking wild. I love those cars.
I think the GT2 RS is even more insane than the GT3 RS.
I want to see it.
Like the inside,
so much.
What's
I
it
love
called?
the 2 more than the 3.
the inside, like
Brandon Schaub GT2
Yeah.
RS.
the inside, like you can see like the bolts on the walls. Like it's not like a large. It's like you're gonna race this motherfucker and that's it, or drive it on the track. They're like, don't drive this on the road. You're
Is
gonna
it
die.
like that baby blue one,
Yeah,
dude.
Brandon Schaub's GT2 RS is
That's
fucking
beautiful.
incredible. That is like one of the nicest cars produced.
Doug DeMuro has a video on the GT2 RS where he gets a good inside look on it.
That's
So
fucking
cool.
insane. That's so pretty.
It's a Porsche that like stands out because like 90% of Porsche, I'm just like, yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
a Porsche.
it's a Porsche, yeah.
It's the same thing. These ones.
Well, they're like, this is a 911, kinda.
Yeah. I don't even know what these things are. These aren't even technically. I don't know what the 911 is or what.
I think
it's like a
I think
94 something. I can't remember. No, yeah, don't mistake it for a regular 911.
No.
Crazy.
No, it
I
is
think it's under the 911 name, but it's
Yeah, it is. It is 911 GT2 RS. But
Why would they name a car after that horrible national tragedy? That seems really insensitive. Don't laugh at that. 911's not funny.
Porsche is not American. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm pretty sure the 911 model has been around for like 50 years.
Oh, so
No,
you're
no,
saying
no,
that
no,
Porsche
no.
is responsible for
Yeah.
that horrible tragedy in New York? Is that what you're saying? Do you remember? And the streets ran riot with blood in New York in 2001. September 11th. I got out of school that day. I got a free day off school because of that. Thanks, Al-Qaeda. I appreciate it.
oh,
That was pretty sick.
that was pretty sick.
That's good. That's good. I got my weekly Al-Qaeda joke in. I'm happy. Well, what do you think, boys? Ended on a high note? Unless anybody's got any other good Al-Qaeda jokes that they think they can top my Al-Qaeda joke. Nope. Didn't think so. No, okay, good. We'll call it an episode then, I think.
Yes.
World's Worst Podcast, number 48.
48. Ooh,
Fucking
wow.
48, dude.
48,
We're so close.
Man.
If we weren't so goddamn lazy and busy with lives and stuff, we would have been at 50, but,
Stupid us.
you know, we suck. So it is what it is. Oh, yeah,
And if
before
Keir-
we go, I got notification on my thing today, you know, your memories on Facebook. Today was the first episode we did when we went live.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's 1 year
pretty
ago
cool.
today. That's pretty fucking cool. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. It just popped back into my head right now.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're actually pretty good if you think about it, because that would have been 52 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We're at 48, so we only missed like
Yeah.
4 episodes. That's pretty good, man, for a whole year.
Not bad.
I'm happy with that. But yeah, man. World's Worst Podcast 48.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for
World's
joining
Worst
us. If you see our
Podcast.
tall, big friend with
Yeah.
gender fluid May 30th Keiryn friend, please message us. We miss him.
Yes. And remember, 100% of people to ever die from falling trees have not been subscribed to the World's Worst Podcast. So if you want to do yourself a favor and not die by trees, we suggest you subscribe and follow.
Better be safe than sorry.
I'm not saying they're related. I'm just saying that it just so happens to be that every single person that has ever died from a falling tree or branch was not subscribed to us.
It's weird. That's all. It's just strange. You know what I mean? And it's better
I
to be
don't know.
safe than sorry. That's all.
It's just
really is.
it's not a. I'm not saying it's a fact. It's just,
It is what it is.
you know,
It's out
do
there.
with that info as you will.
Yep, it's out there in the world. You people do with it as you will. If you're still out there watching, we love you too.
Just
by the way,
subscribe. World's Worst Podcast 48.
40 in the bag. Thanks for being out there. It's good to see you guys. If you're still out there, you're the best. We'll see you guys next week.
People of Nepal, you're the shit.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Nepal. What up, Nepal? Pew, 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 Nepal.